Deadlifts are performed from your platform box. We're going to start by putting, and if this is your first time doing this exercise, I recommend starting with one of the lighter bands, either the yellow or the red. We're going to start by putting both sides of the band on the bottom of the box, okay? So you just have kind of an empty bar up here. You're going to start by grabbing hold of the bar, and always make sure, even when you're picking up the bar to set up during a deadlift, that the hips go back, okay, and your back is nice and straight, okay? So a deadlift is a hip hinge. So I want you to really emphasize keeping the bar close to your body as you reach down, keeping your armpits covered, and have your hips and knees go back. Just like you're trying to touch your butt toward the wall behind you as you hinge down. A good cue that you're doing these correctly is if you feel a good stretch in the backs of your legs when you're reaching down. Okay, so just hinging out your hips, go down to, and everyone's different in terms of range of motion. You might feel that stretch right here as you get to about knee height. Others might feel a little bit further down here as you get to about mid-shin. So go to where you feel that stretch, and then squeezing your core nice and tight to stand up with the bar. Make sure as you're doing these, okay, we don't get the bar really far away from your body, so we're pulling out here. And also that we get any arching of the spine going on. You don't want to reach down to an arched spine like this, okay? So a good cue here to maintain that elevation in your chest is to help keep your armpits covered as you reach down. Feel that stretch, hips and knees go back. Stand up, okay? If you struggle with this and you're feeling any sort of pain in your low back at all, when you're doing these, a good way to warm up with this is just to do it without the bar or to do it with an empty bar. Okay, and just focusing on that hip hinge position. Just glide your hands along your thighs toward your shins, like this, okay? The main thing we want to avoid here is that the knees bend, okay? We don't want to bend the knees down like you're going down into a squat, because then we're taking tension away from the hamstrings, transferring more of that load toward the quads and knees. So anytime you're going back, just make sure hips and knees, okay, go back, so a little bit more of a vertical shin position when you're reaching down, okay? Those are some modifications for deadlifts.